Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. In this 17th chapter, Suta Pauranika begins by saying that when Parikshit reached that spot where bull and cow were talking to each other, he sees a person dressed as a king, but who was actually a very lowly person with a rod in his hand and was kicking the bull and cow with his feet. The bull, who was white as a lotus stalk, already had only one leg and standing with great difficulty and trembling, and the cow was crying bitterly and was also grown very lean and thin and was hungry. When Parikshit saw this sight, he was extremely angry. He immediately took his bow and he asked in a deep voice, as rumbling of a cloud, Megha Gambhiraya Vacha. He asked, Kastvam, who are you? Macharane Loke, in the land protected by me, you are troubling the weak so violently. You are dressed like a king, Naradevosi Veshena, like an actor on a stage, but your action is not like a king. Karmana Advijaha. Are you thinking because Sri Krishna along with Arjuna have gone far away, no one is there to defend these harmless creatures? You have proved yourself to be an offender and therefore now deserve to be killed by me. Turning to the bull, he says, Are you some divinity in the guise of a bull, even having lost your 3 feet but still moving on only 1 foot? Grieve no more, because I am here to protect you. He also asked Bhumi Devi, O mother, don't weep. May all be well with you, as I am here to punish the evildoer. I will certainly cut off the arm along with the armlet of the individual who inflicts injury on harmless creatures. Now Dharma in the form of bull replies, You being from Pandava family, it's very apt for you to give assurance of protection like you did, seeing the virtues of whose even the divine Sri Krishna was compelled to accept the humble role of an envoy of your forefathers. But I will not be able to tell you the Klesha Bijani, the cause of our suffering, because those who have studied Shastras, they speak in various ways. The Vedantis, they say that there is nothing else in the world other than the Atman. Some say it is your fate, some say it is your karma, some say it is your own nature. So after listening to different reasons from different people, I am confused. Vakya Bheda Vimohitaha. He says, O king, you only please investigate by your own judgment the reason for my suffering. Now King Parikshit calmly collected his mind, and by Krishna's grace he could realize what was happening. He understood that this bull is none other than Dharma Devata. So he spoke to the bull, I know that you are Dharma Devata because you speak Dharma so well. You note that if a person has done something wrong, the other person who pinpoints that to him also takes the share of that sin. That is why you are refusing to pinpoint the person who has harmed you. In Krita Yuga, you had 4 whole feet in the form of Tapaha Shaucham Daya Satyam. As Kali Yuga approached, due to the aspects of Adharma called Smaya, Sangha and Mada, that is pride, attachment and infatuation, you have now lost your 3 legs. Now you are standing on only 1 leg, that is Satyam, and have recognized this person as Kali Purusha, and he is now trying to chop off that 1 remaining leg too. This cow is none other than Bhuma Devi, who now grieves with tears in her eyes because Lord has left her and gone, and afraid that evil kings might rule over her. Having said this, King Parikshit drew his sharp-edged sword in order to kill Kali, but overwhelmed with fear, that Kali Purusha fell at Parikshit's feet. As Parikshit was Deenavatsala, he took compassion on Kali and spoke to him, You have no cause for fear when you have joined your palms before us. But I have a condition for you, that you should not stay anywhere in my kingdom, because you are Adharma Bandhu, friend of unrighteousness. You should not remain in my kingdom, which is called Brahmavarta, is a place where truth and righteousness have been firmly established, and all the people in my kingdom worship Lord Hari through sacrificial performances. So you have no place here. Kali trembled to hear this command of King Parikshit and spoke, "O king, wherever I try to go, I see you standing there with your bow and arrow in your hand. So kindly, you only tell me the place where I may settle down." The king now allocated to him the following places: Dyutam, Panam, Striyah, Suna, that is gambling, drinking wine, illicit relation with women, and slaughterhouse. So these 4 places are places of adharma. But Kali asked Parikshit for one more place. So Parikshit, what he did, Jata Rupa Madat Prabhuhu, he gave one more place, Jata Rupa, which is gold. Here gold refers to that which is being earned through unrighteous means. In obedience to king's command, Kali occupied these 5 abodes assigned by Parikshit. Hence a man seeking blessedness, who want to live peacefully and happily, and a leader of people should never resort to these. Sutta Pauranika says, what all are the evils that are the outcome of these 5 places? He says, Anrutam, Madam, Kamam, Rajo, Vairam. That is, through gambling arises untruth, that is Anruta. From drinking wine arises Mada or infatuation. And from illicit relations arise Kamam. And from slaughterhouse arise Rajoguna. And from gold arises Vairam, enmity between each other. And now Parikshit, having subdued the Kali, gave back the 3 legs the Dharmadevata had lost, and he also comforted Mother Cow, and he also returned to his kingdom. Sutta Pauranika ends by saying, so glorious was King Parikshit that he was able to subdue Kali, and it is during his reign you rishis have assembled here. He says, Aste adhuna asa rajarshihi kauravendra shriyollasan. King Parikshit dwells even now at Hastinapura, but the truth is that Parikshit had already attained the lotus feet. But why did he talk in the present tense? Our Acharya says, because only recently that Parikshit was the king. And according to the aphorism of Panini, Vartamana Samipye Vartamana Vadva, the present tense can be used even with a reference to the immediate past. And also because Parikshit had attained the permanent abode of the Lord, he is permanently residing in this world through his fame. That is why he talked in the present tense. The distance of time which divided him from the period of the sacrifice undertaken by Shaunaka has been eliminated in order to evoke the utmost reverence for him. And also according to the Vedic maxim, Atma vai jayate putraha, father himself is reborn as son. It was Parikshit himself who occupied the throne of Hastinapura in the person of his son Janamejaya. So with this ends 17th chapter. See you in the next one. Hare Krishna.